A typical home energy assessment costs around $300.
All right, let's see what you got in here.
But not this one.
You could do many things. You could start with a furnace, you could start with insulation, you could do your windows, and we don't really know what the first step is. And I think where we would need advice is where our money is going to get the biggest bang for the buck.
Homeowners Martin Bout and Andrea Havel signed up as soon as they heard about the free assessments this fall.
All the energy efficiency standards in this house are all from the 1950s. So that means that it's a fantastic house, but I don't think that it is as insulated as it could be. And the materials that they used back then are, of course, of completely different quality than they use now. So
making a big difference in their energy bills.
In the winter months and summer months, about three in the winter, 3 in the summer, it's at least 3 times higher.
An EPA report states residential buildings use about 20% of all energy consumed in the country, and about 54% of that total is for heating and cooling.
The energy efficiency is great, but not at the expense of comfort. So you want to be comfortable first, and then you want to try and optimize what you have.
Yeah.
So
that's what these assessments are for. Ted Mendoza is the auditor for this assessment. He inspected the house from basement
it's pretty cold.
to the attic.
There's a lot that could also be done here. Just the insulation alone.
yeah.
You can put more down here. You can also put some roll-up bat insulation in between these rafters here.
Bathroom sinks were checked for aerators.
But you could see it's a very solid stream of water. Doesn't have an aerator in it. If you put an aerator in it, it could cut the water in half.
Ted used a temperature detection device to pinpoint drifts of cold air leaking into the house.
You can also see on the scale below, the dark means 54. So you can see there on that right by there, and then also down towards the bottom of the door there. That's all areas that air is coming in. And air just kind of gets in there and just kind of works its way around. So weatherizing your doors, weatherizing your windows.
Not all improvements require major renovations. This meter shows how much energy an appliance uses.
So 100 watts. So your computer is like a 100-watt light bulb when it's on.
In their final evaluation, Martin and Andrea agree with Ted that insulating the attic and weatherizing doors is the best investment right now. In the end, saving money, but also living greener.